Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Call Me in the Afternoon by Half Moon Run. As usual, this song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers. So if you want to get your song reviewed, just do what they did. Leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to add it to my list. And hey, I think I've heard like two, maybe, songs from Half Moon Run before. So I only have like kind of an idea what they sound like. But hey, they could very well switch it up here in this performance. So I guess we'll find out. With that said, let's dive right in. Call Me in the Afternoon, Half Moon Run. Let's do it. Also, the person who requested this did request a very specific version. Looks like this one from BBC Radio 1. So should be in for a treat. Let's check it out.
Hi, this is Connor from Half Moon Run, and you're watching our session for Hugh Stevens on BBC Radio 1.
Stay with me, and you confuse me with your riddles and your sudden generosity. Call me in the afternoon, even by one. Call me in the afternoon, even by one.
Yeah, that was cool. I really like that. And that was a great like live performance to kind of really see that, and that was really really cool. Something I've noticed a lot recently, and just in like especially a lot of like indie pop, which I'm gonna kind of label this indie pop. Sorry if it's not. But in that space, a lot I've seen more and more bands with either like multiple drummers or multiple people who are playing drums on a specific song or even album. And I'm just curious as to why that might be. I think here it creates a really satisfying sound. I also think it's out of necessity because like one of the drummers is also playing keyboards. One of the people drumming is also like the lead singer. Everyone's kind of sharing singing duties, right? So maybe it's the idea of being able to get more accomplished or more sound into the song with, using just a very limited number of people on the track, right? So whatever reason it might be, and maybe it could just be to create a richer, more interesting drum sound, which, I even think that's like when King Gizzard, shout out King Gizzard, when they had like two drummers for a while, which I thought was really interesting. It's just not something I feel like I have seen until like the last 10 or so years, right? Where I've just seen like multiple people either, again, having multiple dedicated drummers or having multiple people who are sharing drumming responsibilities on a specific track. So anyway, just pointing it out, just talking about it, whatever. All right, let's go ahead and get into it like we always do, starting with the lyrics. So it says here, you can have it if you don't mind some, or all the others stay with me. You confuse me with your riddles and your sudden generosity. Call me in the afternoon, even by one. Call me in the afternoon, even by one. You can have it when you come by, and you can have it yourself a one-man way. And I saw you when it caught your eye, and it's such a pretty price to pay. Call me in the afternoon, even one by one. I truly don't know what the song's about so far. It almost sounds like having to split some sort of cut. You can have it if you want it, don't mind some, or all the others stay with me. Though take one if you need it, but you really shouldn't be out this late. Really want to make you feel home. Take one if you need it, but you really shouldn't get this fucked up. Really want to get it to you. Slide another shot by and wipe your dirty hands on me. Swallow till you go blind and find a little company. Now it sounds like taking drugs. Like, take one if you need it, but yeah, I truly don't know. Slide another shot by and wipe your dirty hands on me. Swallow till you go blind and find a little company. Call me in the afternoon, even by one. Call me in the afternoon, even by one. Take one if you need it, but you really shouldn't be out this late. Really want to make you feel home. Take one if you need it, but you really shouldn't be this fucked up. Really want to get it to you. After all, when I listen, it could be you. Could be anyone that I want. Maybe it's about getting drunk to eliminate some sort of thought, because that's kind of what I'm getting at the outro, right? But I honestly don't know. Yeah, I truly don't. So yeah, I have no idea. It's interesting though, and I think sometimes that's half the battle, right? That you write your lyrics and you perform them in a certain way that's going to sound good, and there's a very just like fun energy to the way that these lines are delivered, that I feel like the lines themselves don't matter as much as the delivery, right? So I mean, lyrically, I have no idea. I think it's up to a few different interpretations. So I kind of like when that happens. I'll give it a thumb up. Why not? As far as the instrumentation and vocals go, really like the vocal style here. Really like there's like three musicians all kind of sharing vocal responsibilities. They're harmonizing. I think really elevated that vocal performance for me in general. And they all sound great. So, I mean, that's truly a blessing when you can have like multiple people in your band who are great vocalists and who can sort of harmonize in that way to again give it this very nice like richness and depth to the vocal performance. Instrumentally, this song was awesome as well. Like I said, having kind of the multiple drummers really created like this really nice energy about the song, a nice rhythm. It was just very fun to listen to and to really kind of isolate the drumming a little bit, right? It's just like, that's fun. Like I'm a big fan of like really good drumming, so like this really grabbed me right away. Love how, like, again, one of the drummers is slowly switching between keyboards and drums, and I think both sound great. So to keep that all straight in your head it's got to be a challenge. But man, he pulls it off so wonderfully. I thought the guitar work was great. Like, truly, this was a really fun song to listen to. The instrumentation, the vocals, everything was just spot on. I'm gonna give it 2 big thumbs up there. And as far as replay value goes, I mean, I think this one has got to make the playlist, like, no problem. It was just such a fun listen. Everything about it, from the lyricism to the instrumentation to the vocals, kind of all came together to just make a really kind of unique and fun listen. So yeah, I dug this one a lot. Again, haven't heard much from Half Moon Run, but you know what I have heard, I have actually really enjoyed. So I got to double check what the song is that I had reviewed previously on my channel. I want to say it's 9 Beat, or I might have heard that one on my own. That one also has really good drumming in it. But anyway, yeah, fantastic song from Half Moon Run. Replay value, 2 thumbs up from me. Overall, a fantastic song and an excellent request. Thank you so much for the person who requested this one. As always, if you want to get your song reviewed, leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And last but not least, if you enjoyed what you saw here on the channel today, consider supporting the channel. You know, like and subscribe, comment, all those things help me out. I think I just hit 10,000 subscribers. Not going to make a huge deal out of it, or maybe I will. I don't know. But hey, I get to say it out loud here, which is really fun. Definitely 10,000 more people than I ever thought would want to subscribe to my channel. So it's pretty awesome. And I love how I waited till the very last moment of this video to mention that. So anyway, all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.